Select your own story. The Case of the Undersexed Husband by Paul Lewellan, read by Mayor Prox. Editor's note: you, the reader, are in charge. Make the choices, face the consequences. The situation. Before you met your future husband at the 3rd Street Baptist Ice Cream Social 7 years ago, you pledged to remain celibate until marriage. When, on the 5th date, Wendell mentioned third base, you realized he was not talking baseball. Do you keep your pledge of chastity, or do you decide to get a little nasty? Chastity it is. You burn through 3 magic wands during the 14-month courtship, whetting your appetite for the sex to come, but you keep your promise to remain a virgin. Are there fireworks on your honeymoon night, or are you in for a letdown? Alas, a letdown. Sexual congress with Wendell disappointed you on multiple levels. It hasn't gotten better. Though the marriage endures, the frequency of sex has declined. Take a moment to rank his shortcomings from 1 to 8, with 1 being his biggest turnoff. Penis length, turgidity and circumference, energy and enthusiasm, endurance and staying power, oral skills, dominance taking charge, pillow talk, dirty talk, invention, creativity. Taking charge. Alright, so you've identified Wendell's greatest shortcomings as his unwillingness to take charge. There is no sex unless you initiate it. To test the theory, you stop trying and wait for Wendell to find his misplaced libido. Nothing, more nothing. You record his wide array of excuses. You put a checkmark besides his most frequently used. In the blank provided below, identify other of his comments that may have surprised you. I'm coming down with something. Things are crazy at work. Are you sure? You look exhausted. When you get bossy, it's not sexy. I threw out my back the last time you tried that position. Maybe after you lose a few pounds. The sex faces you make scare me. I drink too much. I'm not sure I can get it up. We used our last condom last week. Not now. Ice Road Truckers is on. Ouch! In the blanks you reported, he said, you take too long to come, and I have a 6 a.m. tea time. You and Wendell are not on the same page. Your quest to complete the 64 sexual positions of the Kama Sutra has faltered. You believe your husband when he says he loves you. Wendell is your best friend. He tolerates your 2 sisters and has retained his movie star good looks over the last 9 years. But you can't imagine life without sex. What do? Do you 1. Threaten Wendell with divorce unless he finds a couple sex therapist and gets his testosterone checked? 2. Redouble your efforts, max out your credit card buying lingerie at Fredericks of Hollywood online, slip Spanish fly into his meatloaf, take him to his favorite oyster bar, ply him with alcohol as you diagram the basset hound position, a variation on doggy style. 3. Or an unexpected opportunity. At your law firm's Christmas party, you overhear the young attorneys commenting on your enduring hottitude. Do you 1. Blush and walk away, 2. Confront the young men and women about their sexualization of the workplace, 3. Lure the newest junior partner, Armando Fernandez, to the photocopy room and encourage him to explore your underserved body parts first with the stand and deliver position, followed by the reverse cowgirl. Option 3 it is. The liaison with Armando was especially satisfying on a variety of levels. He was an excellent lover, and you amazed him with your creativity, limber body, and insatiable sexual appetite. Now what? Do you write off the infidelity as a one-time affair and buy a 6-pack of magic wands to get you through the tough times to come? Continue the relationship with Armando, excusing it as only sex and rationalizing the power imbalance at work? Go all in, notify HR at work, and confess the affair to Wendell? You notify HR. Armando has dedicated himself to feeding your now insatiable libido. You've booked a room at the Marriott across the street from your office and frequent it before and after work. Sometimes you skip lunch. Your legal work is brilliant. There's talk of you making partner. He struggles to keep up. He takes naps in the break room. You send him lists of your next sexual positions. Check 3 for tomorrow from the list below. Suspended scissors. Glowing juniper. Catherine wheel. Anvil. Pretzel dip. Scorpion. Bent spoon. Wendell's response. Taken aback by the sexual energy that bristles from you, Wendell's libido emerges with a vengeance. When you return from liaisons with Armando, reeking of sex, Wendell hands you a dry martini and draws your bath. Tell me about it, he says. The more graphically you describe your couplings, the more ferocious your husband's ardor when you step from the tub. Now courted by one lover, ravaged by another, finally you are sated. Choose your ending. Please select one of the following. Armando senses the shift in your marriage. In a jealous rage, he follows you home and confronts your husband. In Wendell's cowardly attempt to escape his wrath, he jumps from the second-floor balcony, wrenching his back. You are smitten by Armando's passion and file for divorce. Wendell begins a brief affair with his chiropractor. Eventually, you reconcile. Wendell has a lethal heart attack. After an appropriate mourning period, Armando asks for your hand in marriage. You refuse. You want more in a relationship than just sex, but you're not sure what that is. You make partner and transfer Armando to the Chicago office. You sustain Wendell's sex drive with fictional liaisons. Together, you complete the Kama Sutra in the triumphant arch position. You book a couples retreat in Bali.